Dear Diary, day 10. Fuck, double figures. Yeah, I heard the neighbours having a big argument today. Reminded me of this little character, Gary. He used to live next door to me. Fucking crazy family. Totally nuts, the whole bunch of them. And at a certain point, he became a Hare Krishna. Shaved his hair, whole thing. Just a little thing like that at the back, little ponytail. I don't know what it meant. But anyway, in Hillbrow, there comes Gary, ding, 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 playing the music, Hare Krishna, collecting money, I don't know, whatever they did. It was a bit weird scene. How's it, Gary? Then, a couple of years later, I was filming at the Bronkhorstspruit Sco. Yeah, which is as bad as it sounds. It was like really awful. And then there was this stall, and there was Gary, full head of hair, selling oil paintings, like proper oil paintings, and originals, super shit stuff, but those cuck sort of sunsets and things. And he gave me a lift home, as it turned out, and he'd lift back. And he was telling me, the Hare Krishnas had assigned him, he was allowed to grow his hair and that because, he needed to sell paintings at the Bronkhorstspruit Sco, and they used that money, obviously, for whatever the hell that organization gets up to. I don't know, Google it. So that was a bit odd. And then, years later, I was in London at an anti-apartheid demonstration. And Gary was the least political guy he ever met in his life. Next minute, Robbie, turn around, there's Gary. What? This is odd. How's it, Gary? Oh, what? You never get to the bottom of anything. But quite quickly he said to me, listen, man, would you, if I gave you some, a couple of £100, would you let a package be delivered to your spot? Let me just give that context. So at that time, I was living in a big squat anyway, and the two of the guys there were allowing people to do medical experiments on them for money, and another guy was donating sperm. You're only allowed to donate every second week because your sperm count got low, but he found two different places, so he was donating every week. He must have had amazing sperm. Anyway, so the context of all of that, I went, okay, sure, £200. That was like as much as I would have earned in, I don't know, months. I mean, immediately regretted it, but before I could say no, he disappeared. He had my details, but I didn't have his. And then time passed and nothing happened, and I thought, fuck, okay, thank God for that. And then one ominous day, there was a knock at the door. And as true as God, it wasn't a package, it was a crate. And there's two guys came and put this crate in the entrance hall. I mean, nobody else was home. And I don't know what was in this crate. It could have had guns. I don't know what was in the crate. And now I'm sitting there. And he always said, when it arrives, I'll contact you, which at the time, in the middle of this whole moment in this demonstration, I never think about. Now I'm sitting here with this crate. Like, do I open the crate? Do I try and refuse what happens? Anyway, they leave the crate, off they go. I'm sitting there just absolutely not sure what to do. Next minute, probably half an hour, knock at the door. There's Gary. How's it? Here's your £200. Thanks. I'll take the crate. Off. Never saw him again in my life.